Sag. Hello friends, how are you today? Sag, I'm very excited about your reading today. I just wanted to let you guys know that Sag is my best performing video, and thank you so much for all your likes and your support. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you subscribe or like. It's very, very meaningful to me. So thank you so much for your support. But this is going to be your general reading for June 1st to the 15th, 2021. So I'm looking very forward to getting into your energies here, tapping into the collective, seeing what comes up for you. I was shuffling before I started the video, and the Page of Wands came out, so I hope that was for me, from Spirit, just letting know that I can tap into that divine energy for you guys, and give you your best and highest advice possible in the situation that applies to you. So if the energy is for you, take it. If it's not for you, that's okay. Maybe you'll tap into the next reading, come back another time. So here we go. Let's see what comes up. Spirit, ancestors, ascended masters, please tell us what's going on with the collective today. I'm going to cut and flip. Okay, past energy. In your past, you have experienced a broken heart, tremendous heartache. Somebody's hurt you kind of profoundly, but you were able to like muscle up or bring together enough strength to begin to move away from that, and to give yourself some space to breathe, so that you could move forward and see the truth of the situation, what really happened. It was a very painful experience for you. I'm so sorry for that. But the chariot energy, at the time you were pulled in two different directions, okay? So you weren't sure how to approach this broken heart, this person that hurts you pretty profoundly. You weren't sure if you should move away or move towards them. You're very confused about the situation, but there was some energy that came in that gave you some clarity. Okay, let's see what your current energy is. Current energy for Sag. Spirit, please. Okay. Solar plexus energy. Feeling some strength, some self-confidence, some self-worth that's coming to you. You've launched something new out into the world. You're waiting for that energy to come back to you. You're going to be receiving some messages in the near future, or you already have, regarding this venture that's come in, and it's paid off. You've received some of the fruits of your labor. So you launched something out into the world and it came back to you with a gift. Okay, so that's something that you're either very recently happened to you, or it's going to happen in the near future, or you're currently experiencing this. So that's like really positive energy that you're sitting in right now. So whatever it is that you're experiencing, that's good. It's reciprocity, it's equal give and take. Whatever it is that you launched out into the world, it's coming back to you. Law of abundance, right? So let's see what's going on with your future energy, Sag. Okay, you're going to have a lot of choices coming up. Yeah, so you're going to feel some confusion. Some confusion about somebody who's coming towards you, that's going to offer you something, okay? But it's going to be like a very charismatic person that's coming towards you. They're going to be trying to convince you to move forward with something. And you're going to step back from that offer and you're going to contemplate deeply how you're going to decide how to move forward with this. I want you to be very cautious of this person coming in, because when he does, it's going to confuse you about what direction to take with it. So I want you to stop, pause, think about how to proceed. Advice from Spirit. You're going to have to make a choice about letting go of some of your personal resources, or maybe some of the money that you have. And whether or not this decision controls you, okay? So when you're a generous person, Sag, you're a very generous person, okay? So there's people who come to you, I think often looking for resources, looking for help, which people who are abundant, naturally, they have that, you know, they have people coming and asking for help sometimes. You're going to have to think very hard about whether or not this is the right time and the right opportunity to move this money forward to this person, because is that a energy that's been controlling and manipulating you in your life? Now, I'm not saying to not move forward, but I am saying, I'm asking you to think very deeply about how this affects you, psychologically, spiritually, physically, in the physical world, how it drains your resources, how it makes you feel stuck sometimes, like you don't have a choice in the situation, like you have to give this away in order to appease somebody else's interest in you. Do you feel like you need to give this in order to get that love back? And I want you to move back to this current energy that you're sitting in right now when you're listening to this reading, where you're feeling like there's an equal balance. You're feeling like positive at this moment. And I want you to hold on to that and maintain that. So when you make decisions going forward, and then you have this test that comes in to throw you off balance, I want you to think about how you're going to maintain your own integrity in those decisions, so you're not just giving yourself away constantly. Because you've been wounded by this in the past. It's the Nine of Wands. So think very deeply about how you want to give yourself away. All right? Because you're a precious person. Those resources are precious. They're hard earned, right? You earned those things, right? So if you want to give that stuff away, it's a choice that you're making. And yeah, it is your choice. You don't expect anything back, right? So if you do decide to give that out freely and deeply, like of your own free will, just understand that like you shouldn't expect attention or love back from that. You have to give it away free out into the world, okay? All right. So, no, I'm going to take the money one. All right, or the Sacred Creator Oracle. And I'm just going to lay over some in the advice column. Okay, Spirit, I want some advice for a Sag. And 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Emperor. Let's get some advice for Sag. Okay. First card. Lead your metamorphosis. Okay? Lead your own metamorphosis, your own changes, your own transformations, your own golden phoenix rising. Okay? You lead that. Nobody else is going to do that for you. Okay, so the story of the phoenix, if you belong to my channel, you probably know, but it's really about a transformation that takes place. A change in your own soul, in your own way of being. Okay, so I want you to lead that. It's similar to the, story of the butterfly coming out of its cocoon. Okay, we've got a few cards here for you, Sag. So let's see. Spirit has a lot to say. Okay. Your soul shines. Okay, so just so you know, lead your metamorphosis is 53, 5, 6, 7. So that's an 8. 8. All right. Shine your soul, or your soul shines. Number 34. It's a 7. Change maker makes waves. The good kind. You are living poetry. The now. Manifesting and doing. Raw intention. Okay, 22. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Raw intention 22. Spirit's guiding me towards that one. Intention brought to life, willpower, savage love, divine intervention, powerful inspiration, channeling messages from source, self-care message, holding on to the details too tightly, not allowing source to intervene, missed opportunities, getting stuck in your story, unchecked emotion that is sabotaging your efforts. Intention can be raw or it can be refined. Refined intention gets polished and perfected and turned into marketing or a resume, a vision board, and it is always tinted by layers of our own perception. Raw intention is wilder than that. It's pure, unrefined, and authentic. It's the mother who lifts a car with her bare hands to save her child, because raw power does not ask questions, right? It doesn't ask for something in return either. It just does. And so it is. By virtue of simply being human, you have this wild and natural magic inside you. And you may be spending too much time filtering your raw power as a way to fit in, or as a way to be who others want you to be. Unleash your pure intention, and you will radiate so much innate magic that you'll move mountains. Allow spontaneity and divine love to guide you, and pay attention to whim, desire, inclination, and impulse. If you notice any unwanted emotions surfacing, like anger, sadness, fear, or guilt, simply be with them, hear them, notice them, and ask them why they're present, and they will likely point to much deeper need that sounds something like, I am seen, I am loved, I am accepted, I am safe. Remind yourself that you are all of these things and draw your power from there. Okay? If someone's coming in and trying to convince you to do something that you're uncomfortable with, your intuition is going to tell you what direction to go with. And if you give something away, you can't have the intention of getting something back in return for that. Release it to spirit. Release that intention to spirit. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay, so Spirit, give me more on the Knight of Wands. Give me more on the Knight of Wands. Who is this charismatic person coming in trying to convince you to do something? Tell me more about him. Where are you trusting your flow in life? What are you learning about seeing and being seen? Where do you find sanctuary? How are you telling the stories of your life? Spirit, tell me more about the Knight of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Wounds that lie deep, 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 deep. Tell me more about the Wounded Warrior. Going into hermit mode. Tell me more about the Wounded Warrior. Divine sight. See the divine in everyone. Okay. Including yourself. And this Knight of Wands. Okay, Spirit. What's blocking Sag? What is blocking Sag? What does Sag need to work on? Okay, first, intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Okay? Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Earth Guide, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. I love you, Sag. Okay. Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. Okay, self-acceptance and loving yourself will lead you to make good decisions. It will lead you towards your intuition. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. That I know about you, Sag, is that you definitely have the capacity to bring abundance around you. You have the capacity to make a buck. You're good at that. You are a very prosperous, abundant person. I absolutely see that in you. Look in a book. Whatever your question is right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring this insight you seek. Okay, one more card for you, Sag. Actually, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do two more. I'll do that one too. Okay. These cards that are so big, it's like I've got tiny hands. So. For me to shuffle. I'm going to cut. Cut, Spirit. Give me the card that I need. Healing. There we go. Set aside the time for self-healing. Welcome and allow healing energy to flow into your life or share your healing energy with others. These mermaids bring a powerful healing energy into your reading today. This healing can be for your mind, body, or spirit, or for all three. If you don't need healing at this time, then it's for someone close to you or the recipient of this reading. Part of the healing process is to believe you deserve to be healed and to also be receptive on a subconscious level to healing energies. Now, this might sound strange, but feeling and truly believing that you're worthy of being healed is a huge part of becoming whole again and free from disease. Are you being called to heal another? Have you considered a path in the healing arts? There are so many ways to administer healing. Simply listening can greatly help someone to feel heard, which in turn can lead to an inner healing and transformation. Perhaps you've recently completed a healing course. If so, this card is confirmation that it's time to take your healing skills out into the world. Have you been delaying your own healing? Sunlight is a powerful healing energy that most of us have access to fairly regularly. It can make you feel energized and uplifted. So slather on the sunscreen and go out and enjoy it in a safe way. Once you prioritize time for self-care and healing, you'll be able to face the world again with vigor and enthusiasm. What are you waiting for? Do it now. Okay, one more card. These ones are a little deep, these feelings and these cards. So I usually leave them to last to be able to see something in it. Thanos. The web that interconnects all of the universe, the divine, the underlying energies that move through everything. Starts with energy, then it moves, it starts with our thoughts, to be honest, and what we think and believe in the world at a soul level that gets manifested in 3D into the physical world. And that's how we create the things we want in our life. The tear. Releasing a tear into the world is releasing our hurt and our pain away from our physical body. It's releasing that deep underlying pain and unworthiness and leaving it to source and to spirit. So shedding a tear is not always a bad thing. And if it's something that you need to do, do it. Okay? All right, Sag. That is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. And again, I love you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Please like and subscribe. And have an amazing day.